All right. It's Feeney Talks with Friends, episode 91.
Yes, episode 91. We're here at Luna Pizza. Give it up, Luna Pizza. Really excited. I'm with some great guests, Avi and Jorge. We're doing a Hot Wings Fundraiser. Friends We Feast. Friends We Feast.
Like it.
See what I did there?
I did.
Hot Wings Fundraiser. We're ready to melt our face off. I cannot wait. My name is Eric Feeney, founder and president of Friends of Feeney, and this is Feeney Talks with Friends, and I use this podcast, and I talk to wonderful people that are doing great things in the community, and Avi and Jorge do great things, and today we're doing great things for the American Cancer Society. And you guys want to elaborate on that? What are we doing here? Ready, go.
All right. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and us two with a couple of our ambassador friends have been raising a ton of money for the American Cancer Society to rid our world of breast cancer. And it's been going really well, and we're really excited to be here with you. Our debut on the podcast, which is very exciting. And we're ready to rock here and melt our faces, as you say.
Like I said, it's the Hot Wings Challenge. We're going to have some hot questions and some even hotter wings. So Avi told us about today. Jorge, you want to talk about the sauces?
Sure. Well, we've got 5 sauces for you today in escalation of heat, starting with an ordinary Frank's Red Hot Original, and ending in something called the Bomb, which I think we'll just kind of let speak for itself for now. And as later as you see us kind of sweating and suffering, I think the name will, again, explain itself.
And I know that we got the Franks for $5, the Pink Elephant on theme for $20, Crazy Caribbean for $30, and price changed with this one. Why did the price change with this one, guys?
We were told that the price should change for that one.
Yeah,
we were told for our own safety we should not invite.
Jorge's doing this for 50.
The fire marshal came in and said, "Yeah, you guys might want to up the ante on that bad boy." So we did, and our donators came through for us. So we're pretty psyched about that.
Hey, sound off. Who donated to see Avi or Jorge eat today? All right. Thank you guys. I see some former guests. Al Cortez, 75. Marty, 10. Ty, 22. Who else do we got there? Some future guests. All right. Luna Pizza's episode 70. Check it out. We do a Barstool pizza review. It's awesome. I cannot thank Dave and Steph from Direct Line Media. We would not be here without Direct Line Media. Let's give it up for Dave and at Direct Line Media. Let's give it up for everybody at Luna Pizza. Tevin and Mac. Thank you, Tevin and Mac. And then my wonderful team, my board of directors, Jen and Marty. Board of directors. So are we ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Round 1, Frank's Red Hot. Confirm or deny? Confirm or deny?
Confirm. Looks good.
We'll start with some questions. They're going to bring them out soon, right, Alex? Bringing them out soon. Okay. With WeCare Computers coming up on its 20th anniversary, congratulations.
Thanks.
Give it up, 20 years. That longevity is impressive. Can you offer some advice for some new companies looking to do the same?
Absolutely. I would say never forget the basics, and never forget your community and those that helped you get to where you are today. I've had some amazing mentors and phenomenal support in this community and beyond that has definitely helped our success in being around for so long. Yeah, that's probably the best piece of advice I'd give for someone.
20 years.
Yeah, man.
So it's been 20 years. Confirm or deny?
I don't remember it all, but yeah, it's confirmed for sure.
Let me just holler at Alex for round 1. Can you tell him we're on round 1, Franks? Todd, do you mind? Alex, do you mind? Al? Steve? Confirm or deny? Jorge, nearly 40% of all small businesses in America do not have a website. Confirm or deny?
Confirm. It's a really bizarre stat that a lot of people are surprised to hear because
we're so used to the internet being at our fingertips all the time. With our phones, we pay bills online, we order everything from Amazon, we look for food reviews. But for the mom and pops out there, for the startups, for the people, just for the folks just starting out, a website is still a huge deal because they either have to spend $5,000 or left to do it themselves, which I always hate to break it to people when they tell you in TV commercials how easy it is to make your own website and all of that. I was going to say, listen, you got to remember, that's like anything else you hear, any other claim you hear in a TV commercial, it doesn't work like that in real life. So we really are meant to be that better third option, starting at only $500. Our websites are meant to be for everybody, anybody who's ready to take their side hustle, sort of online, who's ready to launch a new business. It's really about access and opportunity for any American that's ready to take that leap. And we all know so many of us know how scary it is when you decide to go into business for yourself, to take that leap. So when people are ready to do that, I tell them, say nowadays, having a website for your business is as basic as being listed in the Yellow Pages was a generation ago, because you always need to be where people are going to see you. And again, a generation ago was the Yellow Pages. Today, it's Google, it's the search engines, it's the internet. So if you have a business, if you're not online, if you're not on social media, if you don't have a website, you're going to be all but invisible to the audience you're trying to reach.
All right, I was going to say, please explain how Discover Me can help raise that number, but you did that. 40% is almost half. That's third grade math. Did you guys know that? 40% is almost half.
And that's not even counting the websites that folks did the best they could with, but are not doing everything they could for them.
Do you want to share some contact information of the Discover Me?
Sure. If anybody would like to know more, they can check us out at our website, discovermeweb.com. That's discovermeweb.com. And you can see more about, we also offer free audits of existing websites. So if somebody has a website that somebody did for them, that might look okay and they got something up because they had to get something up, but maybe it's not doing all they can for them, we also do free audits for folks of those. So you can even book an appointment to speak with me directly by phone, by Zoom. My calendar link is available on the website. Some additional services we offer that can help small businesses, as we like to say, sort of introduce them to the world. Like I said, more than welcome to come and check us out at discovermeweb.com.
Avi, would you like to share? Thank you, Jorge. That was awesome. Do you want to share your contact information? We Care Computers.
Sure. You can find us online at wecarecomputers.com. We're taking care of companies throughout Connecticut, Western Mass, and beyond these days. Typically organizations under 50 people. 10 to 50 is really a good target for us, and just making sure everyone's doing what they should with cybersecurity and hacking and all that going crazy these days. We just like to make sure everyone's protected and able to do the business they want to do safely and make sure their employees are safe as well.
Thank you, guys. So we have We Care Computers and Discover Me, and we're on round one. That was confirm or deny. We're on the red hot. You want to get round two ready? They're all ready? Okay, good. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Perfect. All right, let's do it. Frank's a red hot.
All right.
Are you a wing or a flat guy? Or
I'm more of a wing guy. But
yeah, more meat.
More meat. All right. Well, thanks again for being here. Let's do a quick
guys. Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Oh, I got a nice chunky one.
I like the Franks. Yeah. Can we just eat a bunch of these and call it a day? Steve, is that okay? We just eat a bunch of Franks and call it a day? It equates to the same amount, right? No. Oh.
Well, we forget.
Well, Steve, real quick, do you want to come say? This is Steve from, come on down right here. Look right here. Hi. Right there. Hello. Come on in. Quick little shout out. So we shouted out everyone, but the real reason we're here, do you want to explain what you do? And
Yeah, so my name is Stephen Rowley. I'm the development manager in the American Cancer Society here in Connecticut and Western Massachusetts. I've been with the American Cancer Society for 2 years now. Part of our portfolio is Men Wear Pink, so this is a busy time of year for us. We work with great guys like Jorge and like Avi, who really want to make a difference in the world of breast cancer. We invest in hundreds of grants in the local area, and the unfortunate thing is that, in 2023 alone, 300,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and until we get those numbers down, until we're able to find therapies that the survival rate as it increases throughout the years, that's the importance of, investing in research. And that's why these guys do what they do. That's why they eat hot wings. And so during the month of October, this is really an important time to remember to have the conversations about getting screened, to have the conversations with your personal doctor, and, to obviously keep investments in research going and patient support going.
Thank you, Steve. We're going to welcome you back every round, maybe.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We'll let you skip out on the Franks. He's big time. He has a surprise for us, too. At the end. The end. Oh, boy. All right, so.
It's not that ominous.
Franks, right? Easy. Eat 100 of them, no problem.
Coat the belly nicely.
And he did mention that, yes, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, also known as Pink Month. As you can see, we are all wearing pink. You guys want to talk about your pink shirt? I'm wearing a pink shirt. What? Maybe Polo, maybe Gap, maybe Old Navy. I don't know. Your turn.
I was wearing a long sleeve pink earlier, but I sweat through that one, so now I switched to my short sleeve. I like it. I think pink is a good color, and yeah, I'm proud to wear it all the time, especially in October. How about you, Lauren?
I'm proud to be rocking my new Lionel Messi jersey, one of the authentic home jerseys for the Inter Miami Soccer Club. It's been a lot of fun watching Messi come here to the States while he's still at the top of his game. So, a matter of fact, I ordered this jersey back in August, and I got it a couple of weeks ago. So the demand for these things was off the charts. Thank you, boss. So I was happy to get it, coinciding with Pink Month. It just seemed to all work out perfectly.
That's loaded. Nervous. Sorry. Yeah, night. He's scaring me. All right, so it is pink. All right, so round 2 is ready for round 2. This is the breast cancer questions, and we are going to be in the pink elephant on theme. Pink elephant. Pink elephant?
No,
Oh, this one's yours. Oops.
Do you have a bottle of it?
It's a bottle. Bar.
All right, it's his. The Luna homemade sauce. Our guest's very own special blend. Our host, excuse me.
I've just been informed about this before.
Switching it up. Curveball. He threw a curveball. This is the Luna Big Al special. Alex McDonald. All right. So, we're switching it up now. So, we're going to skip around. So, it was going to be round 2 with the pink. That's breast cancer questions. We're going to do some Al questions. We're also sponsored by Donut Crazy, which is around the corner. We're sponsored by The Fix, which is across the street.
Nice.
We're sponsored by We Ha Lock Golf Law Group. Anybody want to be a sponsor of the podcast, please let me know. We're taking sponsorships. People's Bank. People's Bank's here.
The Fix.
Thank you so much. The Fix.
Oh,
That's why you don't wear pink.
I brought a shirt that I had changed it to. You do more.
All right. Now we're good.
I think my life just flashed.
All right.
My eyes.
Speaking of Donut Crazy, so this is going to be the crazy questions round.
oh,
Avi,
okay.
while we eat this, if you can rewrite an existing written work, what would you choose and how would you change it?
I'm taking this off.
How would I change it? All right.
Pre-existing work.
Wow.
It's a really crazy question.
All right.
for me,
Well, I'll
man.
give you an option.
All right.
What's the best advice you ever received? Or, if you had a title for your autobiography, what would it be? Good idea.
What do you think about, man? Best advice I've been ever given was to come on your podcast.
Yes. I like the
For sure. I'll think about the work maybe for another question. How's that?
Great advice to come on the podcast. What's the worst job that you ever had, Jorge?
Oh, wow. I literally don't think I've ever admitted this in public, but it probably would have to be what I guess you could only describe as a door-to-door salesman gig that, believe it or not, those things like, we see them in like 50s TV shows, so like guys selling like vacuums or like Avon ladies in the 80s, or like, you don't think those things are still around, but they actually are. And I just wasn't good at it.
What'd you sell?
It was, the interesting thing was, it was the type of thing that people would describe as scammy, but it wasn't. The products were legitimate, and they were basically
It was encyclopedia.
It was promotions, like coupons for a local restaurant. So, you know, like a 2-for-1 dinner and all different types of like coupons for like $20. You know, like the old coupon book they used to sell that'd be full of coupons. They charged $20, $30, and it was that basic thing, but it was something a particular restaurant or a particular place would sponsor. They'd have us come out and kind of go door to door, and yeah, like I said, I wasn't good at it, and it was a miserable job.
All right, so if you had to force someone in this room to sit down and force them to watch a movie, what movie would it be and why?
A movie that I think they would like, or because I want to torture them? If it's a movie that
Sit down. Okay, let me elaborate then. Great follow-up question, clarification question. If you had to make a stranger sit down and face the TV while having their eyelids forced open, Clockwork Orange style, for 3 hours, what would you force them to watch?
I would force them to watch the first Naked Gun movie with Leslie Nielsen, because that just makes me laugh. And
Yeah.
I feel like having your eyes open would not feel so good, but seeing him do his things in that baseball scene, yeah, that blows me away all the time.
Oh, the best.
Enrico
guess.
It's Enrico Palazzo.
Palazzo.
I
He's
must
up in the
kill the
city.
queen. I must kill the queen.
Remember who else was in?
O.J. Simpson's in it. What's his character name?
Norberg.
Norberg. Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Detective, what's his Frank Drebin. Frank, you guys are good. Frank.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I would do.
You're allowed 1 minute, free of charge, Super Bowl commercial. What are you going to fill the slot with?
Spreading the gospel about Discover Me, the opportunity for small business, the access. Like I said, it's still a huge obstacle for, you know, this 75-80% of all small businesses in this country can't afford a professional website. That's the problem we're here to solve. So that's what I would spend my minute, is spreading that gospel to the world.
Nice. Now, back to you. Your stupendous life is showcased on the big screen. Who's going to play you?
Clooney.
George Clooney. Yes. Pink Elephant. Thank you, Alex. Alex, these are perfectly flavored right here, right here. What do you guys think about Alex's flavor? We got to name these.
Solid. What's the name of it?
I don't know.
It's a sauce?
Alex's special sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to come up with that. We got to come up with a name if you want us to plug it properly. We need a name for it.
Big Al's special sauce.
Big Al's big sauce.
I like the special sauce.
Big Al, big sauce. I don't know.
I don't know about Big Al's
Harry
special
just walked
sauce.
another podcast. Yes, West Hartford Lock.
Advanced technique there? What was that move?
Pull it apart.
All right. We got to wait for this. You haven't introduced them yet. How many are we supposed to eat for each one? I had 2 of those. Are we going for more?
No, these are really good, though, so I had another.
They were absolutely delicious.
I'm getting nervous. Now they're going to get a little hotter, people. Elephant time.
It's working on my lips.
All right, while we, just a little segue. I want to shout out, we were speaking of commercials. I want to plug a commercial for our toy drive. It's our 4th annual coat and toy drive, Saturday, December 9th. We're going to be posted up in front of Donut Crazy and Luna Pizza, collaborative fundraiser. We're collecting toys for the Wolcott Caring Schools Committee, and we're collecting winter clothing for the Concerned Parents of Color of Greater Hartford. It's a great event. We've done it 4 years in a row. Please, if you have any businesses, you want to hang this up. We're also taking donations, toys, so we hope to see you there. We just had a very successful event. We raised money for Levi. Levi is a 7-month-old with cancer. We did a New Park Brewery on Thursday. The whole team was there. Matt just walked in. Another board of directors. So we got the whole squad here, Marty, Matt, and Jen. Great event at New Park Brewery. Meriden cops. Levi's dad's a Meriden cop. And we raised money. The whole police force was there. The chief was there. And I did not expect this, but I got a patch and coined. If you get a challenge coin in the military or in the police, it's like a huge honor.
Yeah.
So I'm totally honored. And then a nice little certificate from the chief, signed Eric Feeney. So I'm an official cop now. So
I'm glad we know you.
yep, I'm a Meriden cop. I can pull you over now. I'm a Meriden cop. I said that too. Had the magnets, the Friends of Feeney magnet, and I go, hey guys, put these on your car. Cops don't pull you over. A group of cops looked at me like,
Don't tell people that.
he goes, if we see those in Meriden, we're definitely pulling over everybody.
And then you, next time we see you.
Yeah. And if I ever see you in Meredith, we're going to mace you and taser you. All right, pink elephant time. I have some,
Right.
pink elephant time. Again, on theme with the pink elephant.
That smells even more dangerous.
I had to
I
take off.
noticed the wings are getting darker in hue as we go along. That's usually
Still going for the
that's
big
usually a tip off as well.
Speaking of the pink shirt, will that come out?
Santa different.
If they can get out,
Mark,
they can get that
Mark
out.
French, down the street, Mark Challenge. French. Next podcast, we're going to show this.
Yeah.
French cleaner will get this out.
Before and after, right?
Before and after. So
I sense the Clorox.
Steve was really good sharing some facts about breast cancer. Are there any facts that you like to share? Because I have a couple, and then we're going to try these pink elephants.
I'll tell you my favorite that I've come across this month is the fact that since 1989, I believe, that the mortality rate from breast cancer has dropped. I believe it's about 40%. And I just think that's phenomenal because it's the most direct testament to all of the stuff we do, to all of the effort, all of the work that so many people across the country put in. Because those are, over the last 35 years, those are countless, lives, mothers, daughters, grandmothers, sisters, aunts, family, women that have gotten to live who otherwise would not have.
Yeah.
So that, I think, like I said, because sometimes it feels daunting. Sometimes it feels like, we'll never get to the top of the mountain. We're never going to defeat this, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And I wholeheartedly believe that we will get there one day, and that everything we all do in service of that is getting us closer.
Yeah, so about 240,000 women get breast cancer, and 42,000 women die each year. So that's a very sad fact. And with your help fundraising and help the research, you said that number is declining. So that's on the plus side. Men can get breast cancer, but it's most likely in women. Breast cancer mostly found in women older than 50, but can be younger than 50 as well. 1 in 8, approximately 13% of all female population can develop breast cancer in their life. And then cancer is the second leading cause of death, and 10 million people die from cancer every year. So, we're having a good time, but this is also for a very important, our mission is to help children that have heartbreak or tragedy. We do happy fundraisers, but again, it's all about the cause and our mission. We're out to help people, improve lives, get better, and help them when they need assistance. And you guys are doing that by your fundraising and just being here. Everyone here, thank you for being here. We're helping that cause. So Jorge, how did you become involved with the Real Men Wear Pink campaign?
My friend Jill Monson, a couple of years ago, who used to be involved with the campaign here in the Hartford Springfield area, thank you very much, Hallelujah, invited me to be part of the campaign. And my aunt, who I'm,
Wait, who was that? You shouting out?
Jill Monson.
Yeah, of course, Jill.
There's a bit. Wait, I'm sorry. Is it Bishop Monson or Munson Bishop? Munson Bishop. I don't want to say that. I don't want to
Jill's
Jill.
fantastic.
Yeah. Jill's amazing. Jill's one of my favorite people in the world. She's one of those people that whenever you have a conversation where you leave with a smile on your face, like you leave feeling better about kind of a life in general. So knowing that an aunt that I've been close to my whole life, as a breast cancer survivor of nearly 25 years now, it just felt right. And amazingly, the day that Jill and we hosted an event for breast cancer awareness in October, I think it was 2 years ago, at Parkville Market in Hartford. That was the first event we did together. Literally the very next day, I found out that my 2 daughters' mother was diagnosed with stage 4 breast and bone cancer. I mean, literally the very next day. So I think that's the other thing that makes this campaign kind of, why people gravitated towards it so quickly and so easily, because almost literally every single one of us has been affected. Someone in our lives has been affected by breast cancer. So we all know, somebody. So it was a real privilege to be asked, and it's been really cool being a part of it.
Yeah. Avi, same question. How'd you get involved?
I also
Jill?
met, I mean, I've known Jill for a number of years, and when she was taking on that position at American Cancer Society, she asked if I wanted to participate, and it fit right in with the other community activities that I was doing, and my family has some strong ties, unfortunately, to cancer, and I lost my father last year to cancer, and his wife also 5 weeks after he passed, and I don't know, and they were going through treatment when I first started, so that was it really hit home, and you feel kind of helpless when these things kind of happen to people, and I felt like this was a way to be able to do something and engage the community and bring up the support, like you guys are sharing the statistics. Like this is working. The numbers are, I mean, their numbers are still staggering, but they're moving in the right direction, and that just it's something that I can do, that I can tangibly do. So I really like being a part of this and doing.
And I want to give Avi a quick shout out too. He won our campaign for our area's prize for the most fundraising, for the most total last year, and unless I'm mistaken, he's going to cruise that title again this year. So Avi's somebody that definitely walks the walk as well. So thank you for everything that you've sort of done and continue to do.
Very cool. And then Jill's a great friend. Jill connected our Friends of Feeney team with Springfield College. The media and marketing has a group of college students looking into our websites to give us an audit, and so Jill hooked us up, and we met with a team of college students that were interested in our Instagram, our Facebook. So Jill's a good friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing these guys to work. And let's do a pink elephant. Pink elephant.
All right.
For Jill.
For Jill.
Pink elephant. Okay. Totally different than the first two.
Oh, there it comes. Oh, that's what I got up.
Wish we got that inventory.
I'll do two of these.
Yeah.
You do two of these?
Yeah.
Pink elephant. While we're eating, besides research, where does this money from the campaign go to?
One of the things we learned about, this year and years past, was the support services offered towards cancer patients and families. Don't know the exact name of that specific program, but where someone in the family is going through treatment, they have rides available as well as lodging at certain places where it's hard for them to get to their treatments. And that helps families that wouldn't be able to get treatments actually be able to take care of it.
And being able to increase access to screening as well, for people that have issues with health insurance, or like Avi said, sort of being the access, being able to get somewhere, for a treatment or even for a test. So there's a lot of tangible, in addition to broadening the research, allowing many other and different more, sort of smaller labs be able to participate and, sort of join the fight, so to speak. But there are so many great, really tangible effects on the ground that really, it's not just research, which is phenomenal, which is obviously what is going to lead to the cure, but it's helping women and helping families and helping people every day in their everyday lives. I think that's one of the things that should never be forgotten in the fight, is what we can do for the folks that are suffering now.
I hear that a lot with the Levi fundraiser. They don't, they have to pay for parking, babysitting, food, a lot of costs that aren't covered by medical insurance. So that's where some of these proceeds can go to as well. And what else can people do to help the fight against breast cancer? If it's not just this campaign, what else is there to do to help fight against breast cancer?
I mean, they're raising money all year.
Raising money all year. This one is peppery. Do you feel a pepper?
Yeah.
It's not hot, but it's peppery.
It's like some dust got in there or something.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same thing. Peppery.
Matter of fact, I was going to say now we're dipping into the ones that I know a couple of I know a couple of people donated. So I'm hoping this video will get
Yeah,
seen.
you got to
So-
eat for the pink elephant.
so
What did you owe?
Pink Elephant, I owe my old college buddy Orlando Velasco, who still lives here in the Hartford area. So I know he donated one. MJ's here in the house somewhere. There she is.
MJ donated for the 20.
I want to give MJ a shout out. She's got a pink
Pink
She's got a
elephant.
pink elephant.
Here, you want to try?
So I just wanted to give a shout out to those folks and thank them for donating.
Orlando?
Orlando,
Hartford?
Orlando Velasco. Yeah, it was a buddy of mine that we went to Trinity together. We did our undergrad at Trinity College back in the
Put you on the spot. Our mottos: be a good friend. You see it everywhere. Hold the door, give a compliment, pick up trash that's not yours, be charitable. What makes Orlando a good friend?
He's just a good guy that, you know, that.
Oh, shit.
Just
a little
we're
squirt
gentle.
I figured your taste buds.
I gotta do all these bad boys. All right, this will be next.
So, but Orlando's a great guy who is someone you can always, depend on to do the right thing. That'll be there for you. He's a super creative, original, sort of one of a kind guy. So I've always admired that about him. And like I said, just a good guy, the type of person you would want as a friend.
All right, Orlando. Is he going to watch this?
I hope so. One day.
Orlando, be a good friend and watch this. All right, we ready for the Crazy Caribbean?
And subscribe to the Friends with Feeney podcast.
Yes.
This one's the Crazy Caribbean.
So
The next
previous to
one with the dab, we're going to hold off on that. Those are the bombs.
That's the bomb. That's the final.
That's the final. Crazy Caribbean.
all right.
So Crazy Caribbean hot sauce. It's on the Dave Gourmet. You want to talk about Dave Gourmet? Dave's Gourmet. I don't know anything about it. You want to talk about that? Dave's
Gourmet is an entire line of hot sauces in a bunch of different flavors, kind of all along the spectrum. This one is in the medium hot category. This is not the hottest one they have. I feel like I should do a public service announcement. If anybody out there, if you ever run into a Dave's Insanity, run, or at the very least, be extraordinarily careful. This one's pretty hot, but we've got one hotter. The Insanity, I'm pretty sure, would be above the bomb in the Scoville count. So we're getting off a little easy here.
Crazy Caribbean. Oh, I almost touched my eyes. Don't touch your face.
That was one of the rules. No touching faces.
You want to try these? These are, anybody want to try? These are the pink elephants. Anybody want to try the pink elephant? Yeah.
This was the last bite. These. That was leaving.
All right, so we're doing a Dave's Caribbean. This is a fact and fiction, round 4. Fact or fiction. Avi, fact or fiction. You attended University of Connecticut and graduated with a degree in international business management. Fact or fiction?
That's a fact.
Avi, how was UConn? What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory of UConn was during Hanukkah when I was a junior, and I was at the Hillel building, and they were having this party, and I saw Erica Smith Rapaport, who is my wife now, but she was not my wife then.
Erica Smith.
Well, she was Erica Rabinovich at the time. Actually, she took my name. Yeah, she didn't hyphenate. And she was also, I was a student, but she was not. She was on staff there, which is amazing. She's just a tiny bit older than me. But look, she looks younger than I am already. Yeah, she was amazing, and that was definitely my favorite memory at UConn. It's lots happened since then.
Please explain how that degree from UConn helped you become a 20-year successful business owner of We Care Computers.
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Feeney. Well, I found out after school, after college, that you needed 20 years of experience to get into international business management.
You're right.
And
Want to give a little shout out? All right, see ya.
he was a previous guest.
Yeah, guess.
Yeah.
22, I think. Oh,
Yeah, I needed 20 years of experience, and I wasn't sure how to get that right after school. So luckily, I was into computers while we were at school, and got a job at a university, and in data entry and moved quickly and learned a lot of stuff, and then got my own gig as a director of IT services at a big HVAC wholesaler, and then had a second kid and needed more money and started my own thing, and now we're here 20 years later.
Cheers to that. We're going to,
all right.
Pink Whitney. Let's do, all right, I keep saying Pink Whitney. It's a bar Crazy Caribbean. Oh, this is Crazy Caribbean, and then I have a question for you.
All right.
Fact or fiction? Fact or fiction, we're eating Crazy Caribbean. I'm looking for reactions. Nothing yet.
It's a slow burn, maybe.
Wait. You sure there's something on this?
Free tree.
We're going to have to see that very fun.
You got one opened? Crazy Caribbean, can I open one?
No, maybe it's a really slow burn. Yeah, this is not burning me as much as the old.
Can we open it?
Sure.
Let's open it. We're going to do a little, they usually do a little dab at the end of the show. Dab. Let's feel the pain. No pain, no gain, people.
All right, hit me.
Let's do it.
There we go.
The smells coming up this are just like hurting me already.
Oh, whoa. Burn my nose here.
We're going gentle into the good night.
Oh, yeah.
We risked it all right here.
All right.
Crazy Caribbean. With the dab. Still not bad. Should I drink some?
Like a shot of Tabasco.
I have my ears again.
Drink it a little bit of a sweat.
I don't know. No offense to Dave Gourmet, but you should have brought the
I
insanity.
should have brought the insanity.
Just in time. Dave's Crazy Caribbean. That's wife of Feeney.
Hey.
Nicole. She has a first name, I guess.
Wait, did you do two or more than two?
All right, want to hope. All right, so let me do Jorge's Crazy Caribbean. Fact or fiction? Fact or fiction? You attended University of Hartford.
Excuse me. I did for my MBA.
How was it being a Hawk?
It was cool. I really enjoyed my time there.
How did your college experience help your career?
Really, just not only I ended up for my undergrad as a sociology major, so it really just taught me a lot about how the world worked. Taught me a lot about myself, especially all of the mistakes I made. Like I'm sure a lot of us have made, sort of in college when we're that age. So it was really the experience, the learning from mistakes. That I think really begun to sort of shape, the way more the way I am now, the way I tend to sort of approach things. So I think that was really the most valuable, part of the experience for me personally.
Do you know Vin Baker?
I do not, unfortunately.
He went there.
It's a legendary Hawk.
Jeff Bagwell. He went there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Jeff Bagwell.
Favorite sports memory? UConn or University of Hartford? Favorite sports memory?
When I was at school, we won the title one year, and it was a little, I don't know if it's my favorite, it was my most exciting. I mean, there was crazy parties going on and mattresses being lit, and parties weren't allowed after that year, but it was it was a sight to be seen.
That was 99, I think.
Was it? It was, yeah, I don't remember the year, but that was
fires.
nuts. I mean, before the fires, there was lots of excitement and community fired upness. It got a little out of hand, but that was that was some serious camaraderie there. You could feel that.
I tell you, for me, I think there's really two. The first is easy, is 1990 Sweet 16 against Clemson. The 94-foot pass, Scotty Burrell to Tate George, with 1 second left to beat Clemson in the Sweet 16. That one was a great memory. But also, in 99, when they beat Duke for that first title. That 99 Duke that had 4 first-round picks. That was the Elton Brand, Jay Williams team. That team was
Trajan Landon.
That team was number 1 all season. Everyone thought they were a good favorite over UConn. And I was on campus with my ex at the time, and we were in one of the Husky bars. I forgot. I think it was Husky Blues. We were the one that was downstairs. I forgot.
Ted's?
Maybe it was Ted's. I forgot. I think it was.
No, Husky Blues is downstairs also.
Husky Blues was downstairs, right? Yeah. We were in Husky Blues watching it on a big screen, and when those last few seconds ticked away, they were up 77-74, and then Trajan Landon fumbles the ball, and they don't get the last shot off. We all just went absolutely, because that was UConn's first title, and there's always nothing quite so special as that.
Oh yeah.
And I remember grabbing, there was bottles of Amstel Light on the table that I just grabbed and started shaking and just spraying all over everybody, and everyone started doing the same thing, and it was just nuts. And I remember that's why when you said about the fires, I was like, wait a minute, I think that was 99, because I remember like the bonfires.
Yeah, because you lit them.
People
Probably.
quite a spirit. Actually, wait, that was 99. So I think the statute of limitations has expired on that.
Yeah, I may have flipped the car.
Or 2, hey.
That was like spring.
All right, so
That was rough.
we're ending round 3. Before we go into round 4, do you have any recommendations? TV shows, books, movies, places to visit, restaurants, recommendation time, or questions for me?
We do all of those things.
A lot of them. Choice. While you think, I'm going to recommend Tangiers International Market, because these wings are mad delicious. And Tangiers, if you ever have a falafel, best falafel you'll ever have, Tangiers. My buddy Zach, friends of Zach, they sponsored the Park Road Parade, and mad delicious. So I wore this, not expecting to get a mess on my shirt. French cleaner's going to get this out.
I think you did it on purpose, just to get the
Salt.
bad delicious stuff.
No.
Just so you can shout out French.
You want to look fresh? DeSwanee. You see my class photo? He got me this nice vest. Wore it for my class photo. You got to put that on the website. Come on. All right. Well, before we go on to the bomb, any recommendations or questions? Or you can pass.
A great book these days. Who Not How is a really solid book for anyone out there, whether you own a business or not. Recommended it to my boys too. My wife actually is into that book now too, which made me so happy she got into that. Restaurants around here, Harvest does a really solid job on LaSalle. Really appreciate what they're doing out there. Everything tastes yum. Questions for you. What made you start Feeney and Friends?
Yeah. Well, 11 years ago, one of my students lost their dads. I was a new dad at the time. I'm from a divorced family, so I know how it was not to see my dad every once in a while. So I empathized with the family. The family had twins. So I had to do something. So we did GoFundMe. We marched in the Park Road Parade. But GoFundMe takes a portion of every donation and taxes the recipient. The following year, one of my students, I went to 3rd grade the following year. I was teaching 3rd grade. One of my students' dads got shot and killed in Hartford. So 2 years in a row, dads were, and I'm trying to be the best dad that I can be. So we started a nonprofit. Now families have gotten 100% of the donations. And we've helped over 35 families and raised over $135,000.
Oh, crap.
All working with wonderful community organizations, people and businesses, and the West Hartford community really heard the mission and bought in. And joining the chamber has been huge. Meeting great friends like Alex, yourself, Manoj, and my team. I can't thank enough. My team, I had a bunch of bums on the board before, no offense. But now, these guys are totally catapulted my organization. They're organized. They care. They put in the time and the effort. Jen, Matt, and Martin, I can't thank you enough. That means the world. We're going places, and it's all thanks to them. I'm only Feeney, I got nice friends. And these guys are great friends. All you guys are great friends.
You create a good community around you.
I'm smart. I picked a great wife, and I picked good friends. That's all I got going for me. That's it.
I don't know what more you need, man.
That's half about
a dream, I think. Yeah.
So yeah. Any questions? Recommendations? Great question. Thanks for asking.
If one can be, if one could be music, I know we were talking some Bad Bunny before. I I know he's one of the biggest artists in the world, but he's a lot of folks still kind of unfamiliar. Of course, it may not naturally be their genre. In fact, I think he sings like 95% in Spanish. So, but even in English, I mean, if we're all honest with each other, how many of the lyrics of our favorite songs do we ever really kind of understand anyway? Nope. But it's got a great beat, a great rhythm. He's in the WWE video game. He was at WrestleMania. He hosted Saturday Night Live. He was in that Bullet Train movie with Brad Pitt. So if you haven't heard of him yet, you'll probably be hearing of him soon. So he's worth checking out. Movie, well, restaurant-wise, Donut Crazy. If you like donuts at all, Donut Crazy is amazing. Cora Cora, Peruvian food in general, specifically Cora Cora here in West Hartford. Bioling in Hartford. Aquí Me Quedo for Puerto Rican cuisine, if anyone's unfamiliar. Those are kind of the most amazing sort of things at the top of my list. Bobby Flay's Burgers at Mohegan, the Bobby Flay Burgers, the cheese fries. Oh, you gotta go to Mohegan. You gotta go to Bobby Flay's Burger Palace and have like a double crunch cheeseburger and an order of cheese fries. Just nirvana.
All right, are we delaying the bomb? I think we're delaying it.
I think we're
Extra dab of the bomb, more bomb.
Since we got off easy with the Dave.
All right, Steve, you come do one with us. We'll dab it up.
Let's bring Steve in.
Give it up for Steve again from American Cancer. Steven.
I'm crushing.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, this is the bomb. You joining us in the bomb? He's joining us in. Who's this? Chris. Thank you, Chris is joining us.
Welcome, Chris.
The bomb. You got one opened? All right, let's load it up.
I come prepared. I bring my own.
All right, so before we do that, let me just thank a couple people here.
Yeah.
We thank Direct Line Media, Weehaw Lock, so West Hartford Lock. They were episode 40, Luna Pizza, episode 70. Our newest sponsor, Parkville Management, Carlos, Parkville. We're going to be doing a huge event there. While you guys load that up. Now you? Who's up next?
Yeah.
This is round
See me sweat.
5.
Oh, Bergen also donated
Oh,
these bad boys. There were so
Yeah.
I think we're about to solve that problem.
Keating Agency. Thank you, Keating. We just did our last podcast there.
Oh, Ski also. Yeah. If you were doing shout outs, Mike Ski and Jane threw a bomb. Shona, Brewster threw a bomb, and Eric Bergen. All right. With us. And you're eating with us.
You got everybody? You got me? You got Steve in there?
That's very nice.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, here, you want to take that one?
Sure.
All right, this is a ton of it.
Oh, speaking of shout outs, my friend.
All right.
You can almost feel the sulfuric energy coming.
My friend Vicky had a pink elephant that I neglected to mention. So shout out to my good friend Vicky Sands.
Too easy, sure. It's been too easy. I had to make sure there was an extra dab.
Get some bombs in there. All right, it's bomb time. Bomb time. All right, this is also the thank you and photo versions. I have photos for you, and I want to give you some thank yous before. Should I do the thank yous before or after the bomb? Steve, it's your show now, about it.
Let's do it. All right. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, I want to get this in my body.
All right, the bomb. You have first choice. The bomb. You the bomb.
Right, right into that dip. Cheers.
Bomb.
These women are. That's different.
The top of my mouth.
Oh, there it comes.
Oh, is that spicy for you guys? That's nothing. Give me some more.
No, it's somewhere.
I'll never love at that door.
I want to thank Jorge. The podcast idea was all your idea. I appreciate you thinking of me and Feeney Talks with Friends. I know you like New York things like me, Knicks, rap, Jesus, and Meryl. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Yankees, Knicks, raps, Jesus, and I can't talk. It just drinks like blue cheese. Oh, Water does not help.
Oh, there.
Water makes it worse. No.
You're like, oh.
I ruined everyone's day. I'm sorry.
No, I gotta do 3. 3, right?
Let's totally that. I want to donate again all around. It's not.
Hey, if you keep donating, we got to keep eating them, right?
You go.
All right, Avi, also thank you. Huge thank you to Avi. You guys may not know, but he helped Friends of Feeney during COVID. We had families that couldn't reach at-home learning. Avi and his team donated 10 laptops, mouse, computers, webcams. Holy cow. I'm crying. Avi, you were so sweet to us.
Can I get another beer, please?
Oh, there was milk, right? There was milk. Avi has all these affiliates listed on what website happened where someone hijacked the milk. Oh.
They were the
I hit it.
I changed my mind. I want some milk.
So you have We Have Chamber listed on your website that you've helped all your affiliates. Just kidding with you. How does Friends of Feeney get on the website? You helped us.
Can somebody pour me a milk, please?
I'd love to get you on the website. Message me where we're.
I don't need milk. I could go another round. Look, anyone else want milk? These are dry. These are plain if you want to bomb them up. Anybody else want to try to bomb, Martin?
I gotta do
Yeah, it gets worse. Alberto, let's go. Let's go, Cortez. Can you bomb him up? Bomb it. Which one? Episode 75, El Cortez. Here's the plain wings right here. Where the bombs right here.
I did my 3.
It somehow gets worse after time passes, so it doesn't go away. It gets worse. It doesn't go away. It gets worse. Which one do you want? This one right here? Yeah, do you have any work? Yes, that. That's it. Move it around. All right. Also want to thank you.
Sam said do it fast. Sam said don't start.
It was all your idea for doing this. I thank you again, Jorge.
My pleasure.
It's not going anywhere either. Your inspiration with your fundraising, your good spirits, your positivity, and you get people together and you're running. I think they're playing. I truly appreciate that. Would you like to talk about that?
Not me. Listen, they stopped it.
Like you said, I
want some pizza? Get some pizza. Pizza might work. Yeah, Chris. Say something to the camera, Chris.
All right.
I'm on the
Please try this at home.
yeah, it does go the right way.
All right, now everyone smile. Perfect. Get into the cameras.
We just their whole story.
Supposed to be blowing your nose and just don't touch your eyes. It's still going, man. It's not.
I find when I surround myself with amazing people, amazing things happen. So, and the universe just keeps seeming to put amazing people in my path. So I'm just going to accept it all the time and just continue creating my teams and doing whatever I do to, I don't know, heal this world, man. So I love that you're a part of it. I love all you do. So I'm honored to be a part of this, man.
And I want to take a minute to thank these gentlemen and you as well for supporting such an amazing cause and all the causes present today. Couldn't do it without amazing ambassadors like yourselves who put yourselves in harm's way just for us.
They got a photo.
I was gonna say, I just wanted to thank everybody that came, as the crew and Dave and all the hard work they put in getting this set up for us to be able to do this. So thank you to Dave and the crew. Thank you for everybody that came and showed up.
I'm crying.
And
He's slept.
it is, and yeah.
Oh my God. My lips are burned. I didn't hear a word he said because you know what I heard? My lips burning.
You can listen to the recording.
We'll have to listen to this back. You see why we had to raise the price? Wow.
It was worth it.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, I got some photos, and you're going to talk about the photo. This is Jorge. You want to talk about this photo?
That
It's yours.
This is me. This is me. This is Halloween at Foxwoods. Kind of funnily enough, inside of a giant Christmas ornament. Foxwoods already has the Christmas stuff out. So this was Halloween and a Christmas ornament in my Lionel Messi jersey for Halloween.
You can keep it, George. All right. Avi, is a photo. You want to talk about our photo? This is what year was this? Erica, you're in there too.
Well, their first year day, 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Want to talk about it, George? Who's in the middle? Is that your kid?
Oh, that's our son Sam. He's 22 now, and there's Erica. Yeah, this is back when we were.
Who's that? A pandemic age. You know whose dog that is? That's Barkley.
Oh, that's Barkley. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we were raising money for Real Men Wear Pink with Donut Crazy. Irene was having special donuts for us, which was amazing, and this was a great year. The first year we got all together. We thought the God all the time, man. It's amazing. Yeah, and there's Sam with two M's eating a donut. Barkley really wanting a donut.
Yeah.
And wow, good picture, man.
That's yours, T-Bell.
All right, I'll just
My hand is still shaking.
And it's always great to have folks that come back for the class of 2021, 22, 23, ushering in new ages of Men Wear Pink ambassadors. It's a really great group. So if anyone's ever interested, that you mentioned earlier, how to get involved.
Well,
Get involved with Men Wear Pink. Look at our website. There's also Making Strides Against Breast Cancer if you want to get involved in our walk.
When's the walk?
The walk is actually in October as well, so it's early to mark your calendar for next year. It's every year mid October, so we run adjacent to that campaign as well. So those are breast cancer initiatives, but go to cancer.org for anything ACS related.
What's going on Wednesday at Yard Goat Stadium?
That is our recognition celebration, where if we survive tonight's wings, we will go there and have a night of hearing about the impact that we've done. Hearing from some experts in the breast cancer space, from both research and and doctor expertise as well, from breast surgeons. But we'll also just be having some food and drink and celebrating each other and having awards at Yard Go Stadium.
You're gonna do the bottom?
Yeah. Join us if you'd like. It's gonna be a really great night. And from ACS, we thank everyone for everything they.
and we want to give a shout out to Steven. Steven is managing all of us crazy ambassadors, and I think we're going to break our community goal by Wednesday, and we couldn't have done it without you, so we appreciate all your support and for driving us home, man.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Photos. One. You want to talk about this one? Erica, you have this one too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Who is he? You got a lot of medals. Did you win a gold medal? A gold medal?
Going down now.
This was after the New York City Triathlon this year in New York, and this is on the bus after the race, and it was. I got really fast this year, and got healthier with the help of this lady, and did really freaking well in this, very, very well in this event. And as you can see, we're pretty happy at the end of that race there on the bus, trying to get back to transition to get our bike and eventually get home. So yeah, this is triathlon is something that I do.
Triathlon?
I race triathlons there. It's a swim, bike, run.
So that means 3.
Well, in the same day, but yeah. And that's something I do that's a healthy addiction of mine that I really appreciate, and I have and it's another amazing community that I'm a part of.
What do you like better, like run, swim, or bike?
Biking is my best sport of the 3, but since I dropped a bunch of weight, I'm a way faster runner now too, which makes me really happy. So, yeah.
And then we got last one here. You want to talk about this guy? Well, look at this hobby. Do you know who that is? Who's Jorge with? Do you know who Jorge's with?
Is that Mr. Jorge?
Is that Mr. Jorge?
It is true. Oh my God, that's Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Roberts from WWF. Jake the Snake. Are you getting that stuff? Jake the Snake? Talk about Jake the Snake.
It is.
Did he have Damien? Where's Damien?
He did he didn't bring Damien. This is an appearance he did up in Manchester, up at the Bucket Hills Ball.
Do you want to do it again? I'll do it.
Oh God.
That's just who have.
And I was such a big fan of his as a kid, and you could tell by the Kool-Aid smile on my face how just totally stoked I was. Like, I mean, I felt like I was 12 years old again. It was,
myself.
me too. I had him. I had his action figure when I was younger too. This is one of my favorites. Guys like him, like Roddy Piper, those guys.
Yeah, I dressed as Rowdy Roddy Piper for Halloween. I dressed as Macho Man. I have a whole T-shirt. Roddy. Yeah.
Love it.
No.
Love it.
Epic memory. Saturday morning wrestling with Jake the Snake. What was it? You remember?
The snake pit.
Yeah. No. When Macho Man stuck in the ropes and he took Damien out and bit Macho Man. So we're Saturday morning cartoons back in the day in the 80s. Where Saturday morning you'd be watching cartoons and then all of a sudden wrestling comes on and they have Macho Man getting bit by Jake the Snake's really getting bit. Changed my life forever. I haven't been the same since. Seeing my hero Macho Man suffering. Stuck in the rope.
Man.
First name Macho. Yeah.
So you're going
Freak out.
Oh, yeah.
First name Macho, last name Man.
Oh, here.
Going so with a mustache now of this stuff. Just
All right, so guys, we're committed. We're doing the end. We're getting to the end. Oh God, we're gonna do the end. At this point, it probably won't even be.
I think we might need to send this fight out for another gallon of milk.
Oh, we're out of milk. Hold on, we're out of milk. That may change. You want to just dab it on our finger? You might not even taste it. Want to do a dab on the finger?
what's happening?
Final dab.
Final dab.
Final dab will do you.
We have settings here.
I don't know about one more of that. That was smart to get this. The potato just goes on it. You know who's the best wrestler fan was my dad's mom. Dina was her name. We called her Sapta. She used to sit in a room. You couldn't change the channel. She had one of those TVs. She'd like yell at you if you changed the channel. And she would sit there with a face cloth and bite it. And she would say, Dino. And that's a Yiddish word for like, get him or something like that. And she would,
Interesting.
it was like for real for her also. So she would like go nuts. And that was like her program. And I just can't remember. That was amazing. I love it. Good memory, man. Thank you.
I used to go to the cable store and rent for $50 the black box, bring it to my Uncle Joel's, and watch WrestleMania with him. And on the way home, my mom had to bring it back to the store, Comcast. WrestleMania. All right, we're Night of Midnight.
More wings.
Wings. Oh, we're doing the end. Where's Alberto? You still here?
I remember we used to get those bootleg boxes, and we used to when the Mike Tyson fights first went to pay-per-view.
Hotter, but it's a better flavor.
We used to get the bootleg boxes to watch the Mike Tyson play.
I feel like you
before
in the back of him, and that was like some
Before
sort of
you do this, we're getting to the end, so I'd like to ask this every time. I'm in my 20th year teaching. Mrs. Jarrell's my favorite teacher, changed my world. Humble brag, I just was nominated for Teacher of the Year, so I want to throw that out.
All right.
Well deserved.
Didn't get it, but I was nominated. So I'm really honored with the nomination. So with that being said, your favorite teacher. Do you have a favorite teacher and who?
Mine was Mr. Venables. Was my junior year pre-calc teacher in high school. He was just a really cool, fun guy. And at a time in high school when I was, let's just say mischievous, I was kind of always getting myself into something or another. Nothing bad, just mischievous high school, kind of stuff. And he always stuck up for me with the administration. And whenever I would get sent to the principal, so to speak, or whenever I would get in trouble, he would always stick up. He would always stick up for me, and and he was always on my side, and he did a really great job of encouraging me and taught me, so much about math and and life in the world, and just the fact that he stuck up for me at a time when not many other people, did. And so I will never, ever forget him for that, and will always be grateful.
My man. That was very cool. Favorite teacher. Speaking of teachers, Mr. Foley's in the house. Our biology teacher. Perfect timing with our favorite teachers. Little Foley, you want to come talk? Come on, get on the mic, Little Foley. Come tell us your favorite teacher. Play your cards right, Mr. Foley. Come on. Aiden, Liam, Rowan, Declan. Come on, Declan. Come on, Declan. Come on down.
It is still burning. I don't know if you guys feel it, but it's still burning.
And then
It's fine.
you answer this question, your dad will eat a Halloween. We're doing hot ones. You want a hot wing? That's a pink. All right, come on, look at the camera, Declan. How you doing, buddy? Eric Feeney, nice to meet you. Would you look at the camera and tell us your favorite teacher?
Do I say my dad?
Do you have to say your dad? Did you pay him? All right, you can say your dad. Why is your dad your favorite teacher?
Well, actually, my favorite teacher so far that I've had is Mrs. Horn, or actually, no, Dr. Wells.
Ooh, Dr. Wells. I know Rick Wells. Is he a better golfer or a better teacher?
I've never seen him golf.
Did you say the pledge one day, the Star Spangled Banner the other day, the Marine Corps thing the other day? Every day you did a different song to start the day?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right. Declan, what makes PJ Foley a good friend? Our motto's be a good friend, hold the door, give a compliment. What makes your dad a good friend?
Like sports, and so do I.
I won't say this, but your dad roasted me on a Thursday night. He dropped like 20 points on me at the old man hoop at St. Bridget's with all the old guys. He's pretty good in basketball. Don't tell him I told you that, all right? Keep that between us. It's our secret. No one needs to know. Your dad roasted me, put 20 on me. Yeah. All right, and he's my daughter's teacher. He's my daughter's teacher actually right now. She better get an A+. Actually, give her extra homework. All right, thank you, Declan. Great to see you. Perfect timing. Favorite teacher. Declan, that was great. PJ, great to see you.
Great. Isn't that the, if anybody...
Episode 75. Go back and check it out.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Al's always a good friend. Thanks, Al.
If anybody's an SVU fan, that's the name of Amanda, the father of Amanda's baby, the lieutenant, Declan. Forgot his last name. Declan something. It's a cool name.
Are these loaded up at the end?
Not yet. I can do it now.
Favorite teacher for Avi.
We're waiting on milk, I think.
It's in my nose right now. It won't leave my nose. My mouth is good. It's in my nose.
I had a couple of them.
Oh boy.
I was lucky enough to have my father as a teacher,
Tasty after all that, I promise.
like an actual teacher of school when I was at Ezra Academy in Woodbridge, Connecticut. And my favorite thing about the way my dad taught was he wanted all the kids to think. So the most the ultimate for him was to get on his board, his chalkboard. And the way you got on there was to ask a question, like the best question. And so I really appreciated that he just taught all the kids to think on their own. And that was very impactful for me. And I've carried that through my whole life. And I really try to focus on my two boys too with that. So yeah.
I love that point where you encourage the good question. You don't have to always know the right answer. So ask the question.
Yeah.
The more you learn, the more you ask questions, the more you learn.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming to the end. Let's show that you got the bottle.
Hey, it's right here.
And if you notice,
Newport's finest.
it's a little weird. The smaller the bottle, the bigger the concern.
The hottest one in
Bigger the
Newport soon.
All right, and then we're almost wrapping up. Make sure you get some raffle tickets. Chris, did you buy a raffle ticket? No, but I will. Okay, get some swag. Buy some swag. PJ Foley's got to buy some raffle tickets. Buy some raffle tickets, Foley.
Do you want mine?
Y'all ready for this? All right. We're doing
I
the
was gonna
hottest swing ever.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
am I sweating and stuff?
Any marks? Any
I
closing remarks?
forgot a shout out for that the bomb wing to Sean Matthews, who our friend from
Hot Wings. Chad? No.
Unless I said the wrong name, Sean Matthews from yeah, I was about to say right? Yeah, our friend Sean Matthews from Marathon was awesome. Was such a cool guy. I have him to thank for that little bit of sweating and suffering. So thank you, Sean. Shout out to you. And so that's
All right. So, coming to the end here. Just a little dot. I want to show you the dot.
It's a small dot.
It's a small dot. This is already.
Throw at this, Steven. So you say, yeah.
Yeah, did you not even cry a little bit or cough or anything? Oh, I'm sorry. Like it's literally still in my nose.
I'm telling you, yeah. That's why you gotta be careful. And I'll say this.
All right, the end. Coming to the end.
Right.
To the end. To
You wouldn't
the
even
end.
notice because your taste buds are shot at this point.
matter of fact, isn't That's to the end. That's what Drago says to Rocky in Rocky 4 before the end of the last round. They come to the center of the ring for the 15th round. He goes, to the end. To the end.
Wow, that's dark. If eyes can change, you can change.
Everybody can change. I'm afraid. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's actually, you don't even taste these. I skipped forward.
I feel like I'm doing that nervous talking, right? I just don't want to stop talking because then I'll have to eat.
Depends which one you do first. I've done the opposite order where you did this one first, and then this one seemed odder than the bomb. It's whichever one you do first because your taste buds are done at that point. Ooh. So really, this is pretty light.
What inspired you to get into wings, Steven?
I like spicy everything. Shout out to my fiance who came tonight, Diane. She knows that I am pretty much a psychopath when it comes to spicy stuff. So I came up with this fundraiser last year a little bit, but Jorge took it to the next level and really built it out into what it is today. So we're only going to do it up bigger next year, right?
Let's do quick game. Ooh, okay, it's kicking in. The spicy things. Your first spicy thing, your last spicy thing, your best spicy thing, your worst spicy thing. First, last, best, worst. Spicy things. Go.
Wait. First,
Last, best, worst.
the first spicy thing I ever had?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Skip it. Next.
I like these. I like these wings. The bomb is in the end are probably, and Dave's Insanity sauce. You mentioned Dave's Insanity. In college, I had what was considered the hottest hot sauce in the entire world at the time in my apartment. And I would put a little in all the food I ate, and my roommates thought it was insane. So it was worthy of the name.
All right, I think we're coming to an end. Let's roll out the red carpet. I want you to look at the camera. You look at the camera, look at the camera, look at the camera, look at the camera, and let the people know what you got going on in your life.
We got a huge event coming up on Wednesday night.
Men wear pink. Men wear pink.
To finish this bad boy off, and looking for a phenomenal end to this year, and maybe some relaxing at some point will be nice.
And if you're interested in supporting Men Wear Pink of Hartford and Springfield, that's all you got to search online, and you can find it there. But I think we're done with the wings.
And I again would just like to spread the gospel of Discover Me. We're here to finally make professional websites affordable for small business and startups. So for the little guys, the mom and pops out there, we encourage anybody to come and take a look at discovermeweb.com. That's discovermeweb.com. We're Discover Me, websites for small business. And if I can get it out one more time, discovermeweb.com. Thank you.
Yep. And be on the lookout for our toy drive in December. Be on the lookout for our 100th podcast. It's going to be live. It's going to be an audience. It's going to be huge. I can't thank you enough. I had so much fun. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Jay from Direct Line Media. Thank you, Steph. Thank you again for the Friends of Feeney Board of Directors. Thank you to Alex and Ed, the whole Luna Pizza crew. We're going to say be a good friend on 3. On 3, we'll say be a good friend. 1, 2, 3. Be a good friend. Oh.